I just knew it. I just knew it. Of course there was going to be another zone to go through. And there's gateways in it too. I should have an okay... is it still raining? Grief, the weather in the Scorch is terrible. Just terrible. Okay, maybe I'm a little bit salty because I thought I'd be going straight to the auto shop, but nope. Just don't take the impact hammer. I was going to play this. Whatever it is.
Driver, you hit the jackpot. We've got a lead on what you're heading toward in the deep zone. Tobias, give us the rundown about the well.
Otter classified it as a hotspot of ultra-high energy gamma radiation. Its eruptions were spontaneous, and ultimately Otter made no conclusion about what caused it, when it would blow, or how destructive it would be. Otter, of course, wanted to control this bottomless well of energy. So they brought in Dr. K and Alan to research activation and containment. They discovered a way to reliably trigger the well, and that was the remnants.
And that's what the remnants have been leading people towards. The well.
This second report's a good one. Ready to hear where the remnants came from? The original remnants were created in Dr. K's lab. They aimed to create a trigger for activating the well by infusing objects with a carefully calibrated limb wave. The ones that shared a resonant frequency would...
Yeah, just get to the good stuff.
You know, you'd be a much better ghost hunter if it weren't for that unfortunate attention span. Reading this makes it obvious how the remnants ended up in the wild.
Wait, what? How?
The gamma ray surge that caused the mass
Hallucination event. That energy irradiated everything within a 10-mile radius. Objects with the right characteristics absorbed that energy and became the remnants people found out in the zone.
Wow. Francis would get a kick out of that one. I'll tell him later.
Oh, for Pete's sake, not this. I do not need this. Honestly, I could have done without that. So let me just find somewhere that's a little bit more stable and not within the realms of the reach of any belch bunnies. Apparently those are here. Oh, and they got those bubblegum bunnies too. Now there's buddies, I should say, too. Those are just annoying. Blowtorch. Oh, my steel door's on its last legs. And so is this. Oh, boy. Alright, so I'm gonna... Excuse me? What the... I got too many logbooks. You know what I mean?
I've reviewed Dr. K's lab notes. Now we know what he was doing in that lab after the accident. spinning in circles for years.
His injuries were real. Dr. K's radiation exposure should have been fatal.
And the minute he could stand on his feet again, Arda shuttled him right back to his lab and bid the monkey to dance.
They allowed him to carry on in the hopes that he would reproduce anything useful. He worked for 2 whole years before they quietly retired him from his post.
Sorry we scrambled your brain. Here's your pension. Bye.
Do we not have the other impact hammer? I suppose I can whip one up here. Okay. Impact hammer. That's better. You know what would really help though? If this zone wasn't one big radioactive hot zone. Fortunately, I got first aid, but jeez. Where's that energy? It's a little ways back on the... It's a bit back here. But before I do that, I use some of my... I swear I had first aid. Yeah, there we go. Madness Meat Method. I should be able to spot this thing. Hold on a second. That's another one of these. There's corrupt energy. Oh, I am so taking this. Alright, so there's a gateway and it's right on the road. So what I'm going to do now is there's an intersection. Problem is it's a bit risky to pull the gateway. Or, sorry, pull the anchor plug. If it's right up on the do you do again? Mind you, if that alarm sounds, I am hightailing it out of here no matter what's happening. Over there. Oh, come on. Why do these things keep... it's these hot dust clouds. It's like they can't... If there's no time limits, they make sure that there is one. Assuming there actually isn't a time limit, which I'm not so sure... Not exactly so sure that's true either. Whoa. This way, yeah, it's away from the gateway. That helps. Out to the left, right. And that huge rock in the middle of the road. Don't know why it's there. Never happened before. Now that reminds me how to eat one of these. Alright, I'll scrap this too. I didn't miss anything. I know I passed a couple of sap compressors. And there they are. Oh, and there's the that thing. Sorry. The anchor. found that thing. So, I'll just roll these. I'll take these two. Well, I hate to do this, but seeing what it does to the area, but I've got no choice. But grab all the energy I can. Okay, so I'm going to go far enough away from that one gateway. Oh, how can I resist that? I'm wondering how far I have to get. Oh boy, are those inside the... No. They're sort of like on the outside of it. There's no way I'm getting anything inside that cough box. So I'm gonna have to leave one of these behind. Sad, really. What the... How exactly am I supposed to get these things off? Sooner I'm out of this place, better. I just wish I didn't have to go so far away. Okay, it looks like that's it. I'm going to go refuel. Okay. Oh, before I forget, there's more of this stuff. It doesn't automatically play for whatever the reason.
You've got that accident record ready, Tobias? It's time.
Okay, then. September 14.
1961. Orders finalized report on what happened that night. Dr. K and Alan were testing the activation potential of lab-created remnants. That night was a run-of-the-mill remnant test. Nothing out of the ordinary. The remnant in question was a tungsten cube. At 3:23 a.m., the cube was brought towards the well. The well reacted at nominal levels. However, at the 500-meter distance, the cube was sucked into the well and triggered the gamma ray surge. The energy output continued ramping up, and at 15 seconds, showed no signs of stopping.
Then, Alan...
Go on. I can handle it.
Dr. K testified that Alan engaged the suppression protocol, then the kill switch, both of which failed. Dr. K ordered Alan to get to safety, but Alan insisted on staying at the controls. Only when he flipped the radiation polarity did the energy output plateau, then collapse back into itself. Alan's gamma radiation exposure was fatal due to his proximity to the well. If it weren't for him, the entire zone might have gone under.
That's who Alan was. Loyal until the very end.
I'm sorry, Oppie.
I'd expect nothing less from him.
One last one of these.
Once that car gets to the well, we can expect another gamma ray eruption. We'll need a way to cut it off. And I may have found the answer in Alan's lab notes. His work on that suppression technique was top-notch.
What's interesting is Dr. K and Alan didn't know any more than we do now. They had no conclusions about what the well is.
Or what the remnants did. Or how they interacted with this well. Maybe they're ladles that scoop out a metered amount of gamma radiation. Maybe they trigger an eruption that we can't stop and will destroy the zone if we get it too close.
That's a hell of a range. What are we going to do?
We keep going.
But if it's an eruption...
I already sacrificed the Olympic Peninsula once for Limtech. How many chances for total and utter fallout does a girl get in her life, huh?
In another life, we would have made a fantastic team.
In no universe would I not have murdered you in your sleep.
Well, I'd love to stop and chat and hear the rest of it. Why does this keep happening? My door just won't close sometimes. Okay, well... right on the nose, huh? Okay, let's just keep to the road here. Only go off it if there are left rights, if there is anything else like that. Don't slam into the rock. Don't slam into the left, right. What the... oh, come on, that's never happened before. I should go through this intersection. Where am I? Oh, Lord. I'm stuck.